We will commence the evening with the welcome addresses. This will be followed by the presentation of the Qimpro Gold Standard Awards and thereafter the Qimpro Platinum Standard Awards. I would like to invite Mr. Suresh Lulla, founder and mentor of Qimpro Consultants and principal trustee of Qimpro Foundation, to deliver his welcome address.
Respected Dr. Kupuswamy, Dr. Milind Kirtane, Dr. Pavan Goenka, Professor Mukti Mishra, and well-wishers of Qimpro. On behalf of the trustees of Qimpro Foundation, I wish to welcome all of you to our 25th Qimpro Awards ceremony. Pre-liberalization in 1990, I could not have imagined when Dr. Durand advised me to take recognizing individuals for excellence in quality. I did not imagine that we would be celebrating a silver jubilee. I'm sure Dr. Durand is very pleased. He transmigrated in 2008 at the age of 103. He must be particularly pleased because we have expanded the scope of individual excellence beyond business to include education and healthcare. Dr. Durand believed that quality of life can improve in India, as also elsewhere, only if we address quality of education, quality of healthcare, and quality of the planet. Our winners reflect this philosophy. Apart from myself, the trustees of Qimpro Foundation are Ms. Tarjini Vakil. She is the conscience of our foundation. Dr. Ram Tarneja, our statesman and evangelist. Dr. K.K. Noria, he's the strategist. He always expects me to think beyond awards. Dr. Shakuntala Lulla, she's got the eagle eye to keep us in focus. Dr. Ashok Agarwal, he goes hunting for the platinum and gold in rural areas. And Dr. Adi Dastur, the talent scout in urban India. And we have two permanent invitees. Roger Pereira. I'd like to share with you that he advised me to cancel Qimpro Awards function 8 hours before the event in 1993. It was the Latur earthquake, and it was a correct decision for the correct reason. He is now a permanent invitee at all the trustee meetings. Thank you, Roger. I'd like to also mention that Jigisha Lulla, I've never mentioned her name before, but I am mentioning it this time. She is not just a permanent invitee at all our meetings, but is the absolute foundation of managing the foundation. Where is she? Earlier this month, on 7th November, one of our founder trustees, Mr. R.V. Ramchandran, passed away. I don't think most of you are aware of that. He had made pioneering contribution to the subjects of quality engineering and reliability engineering in India. He was also instrumental in encouraging me to take quality management as a profession way back in 1975. Thank you. As you are aware, the Qimpro Awards are presented in two categories. Qimpro Gold Standard to a leader who has transformed a specific organization using customer-driven quality as a strategy. The emphasis is on micro actions in business, healthcare, and education. At Mahindra's, at Amrita Institute, and Centurion University, respectively, by Dr. Pavan Goenka, Dr. Prem Nair, and Professor Mukti Mishra. On the other hand, the Qimpro Platinum Standard is presented to a national statesman for evangelizing excellence in business, healthcare, and education. The focus here is macro, on scalability, on national impact. This year we selected Dr. Milind Kirthane, ENT surgeon, and Dr. K.V. Kupuswamy, RVS Education Trust. To select the winners, we had 3 independent panels of judges. All the 3 meetings were held on 16 September. Apart from the trustees and Roger Pereira, the distinguished members were, I'll start with business, Mr. Harsh Mariwala, Chairman and Managing Director of Marico, and the Qimpro Platinum Standard of 2013. Mr. Jagdish Kapoor, the former Chairman of HDFC Bank, Mr. Ravi Kant, former Vice Chairman of Tata Motors, Dr. Santrupt Mishra, CEO of Carbon Black Business at Aditya Birla Group, and also Director of the Group HR. We had Mr. Nauroz Wazifdar, past President of the Institute of Company Secretaries of India, and Mr. Dibyendu Ganguly, Assistant Editor of Economic Times. Quite a panel. For healthcare, the panel got larger. Dr. Sultan Pradhan, Chairman Aga Khan Health Services, and Qimpro Platinum Standard 2009. Dr. Vivek Desai, Managing Director, HOSMAC. Dr. Keku Kavarana, Consulting Orthopedic Surgeon, Lady Ratan Tata Memorial Center. Dr. Girdhar Gyani, Director General, Association of Healthcare Providers. Mr. N.H. Israni, Chairman, Blue Cross Laboratories. Dr. Parag Rindani, General Manager and Head of this new hospital, Wokhart Hospital, South Bombay. And Ms. Roma Talwar from Turning Point Brand Consulting. Education got even larger. And maybe we're getting a message. Education was chaired by Mr. F.C. Kohli, Deputy Chairman of TCS, or the former Deputy Chairman of TCS, but better known as the grandfather of the IT revolution in India. He won the Qimpro Platinum Standard for business in 1999. 14 years later, he won the Qimpro Platinum Standard for education in 2013. We had Professor Y.K. Bhushan of ICFAI University, Qimpro Gold Standard 2009. Mr. Ram Gandhi of Beacons, Dr. Narayan Hariharan, Advisor HR, Mr. T.V. Jayaraman, Director, Scout Business Services, Professor Meenal Shirsagar, Retired Associate Professor, Department of French, University of Mumbai, Professor Pillai, Founder Director, Sadhana Center for Management and Leadership, and the Qimpro Gold Standard of 2011. We also had Mr. Bhavin Shah, Director Marketing of Education World magazine, and Mr. Kiran Yadav, Chairman and Managing Director, Success Triangles. A very special thank you to all the members. You can see a lot of work went into this. The Platinum Standard of the previous year normally chairs the panel for the current year. That's a tradition. So that's a message to our current Platinum Standards. They tend to appreciate the award even more after that experience because they see the intensity of the search. Our Qimpro Award winners are trustworthy in terms of their character and competencies. In terms of character, it's their integrity, their maturity, and their abundance mentality. Integrity reflected through keeping their promises. Maturity reflected through their ability to define problems dispassionately. And 3, an abundance mentality, a win-win for everyone. They also have great competencies. Dr. Milind Kirtane, gifting a new life to children born with profound hearing loss. Trustworthy. Dr. K.V. Kupuswamy, organizing affordable and quality education to the needy, particularly in rural India. Trustworthy. Dr. Prem Nair, making a habit of continual quality improvement at the hospital. That's a benchmark. Trustworthy. Professor Mukti Mishra, making tribal youth employable and deployable through Centurion University. Trustworthy. Dr. Pawan Goenka, I like to describe him as the father of Scorpio. He designed in India and he made in India. Qimpro Awards is a celebration of excellence achieved by these 5 benchmarks. I normally would have concluded here, but this year I have a special message. I wish to share a new initiative started by Qimpro Foundation, the Qimpro Champions League. We call it QCL. QCL is an initiative that focuses on seeding quality and innovation in future professionals. We stimulate discovery-based learning through a series of engaging challenges. Our aim is to make college students employable and deployable. There's a banner up there. For those of you who have the time or the inclination, please take a look at that. This initiative was started early this year, And we currently have 1,672 students engaged in this experience-based learning. These students are assembled in 653 project teams. Based on their performance, we certify students and help them find internships with respected organizations. We have a bank of 162 examiners. 653 project teams multiplied by 5 challenges is a big number of projects to be assessing. Each project submission is in turn examined by 3 examiners. Can you see the kind of activity that's multiplying? The engagement that's multiplying? The engagement of students and the effort of examiners. All this is a free service to college students. QCL will be an annual league. It will grow based on our ability to find students internships. We are confident we'll find that. As well as help organizations, in turn, find talent with minimal effort. We're doing the screening for you, in a sense. In order to sustain this unique initiative, Qimpro Foundation would appreciate some contributions from philanthropic organizations and individuals, from modest contributions to handsome ones. All contributions to the foundation are tax exempt under ATG. Thank you for your attention as I digressed. The trustees of Qimpro Foundation acknowledge with deep gratitude the steadfast support of Quantum Asset Management Company, Transcorp International, First Flight Couriers, Vinsura Wines, Naresh Vision, and Mayfair Banquets. Thank you all. And finally, I will try and conclude. I wish to share the common virtues amongst our 2014 Qimpro Award winners. Writing citations, you start learning a lot more about people. They are proud citizens of India. Would you agree? They have principle-driven values. Would you agree? And they are compassionate visionaries. This is a neat, unique combination, and their practices need to be benchmarked by every one of us. Sterling virtues. Once again, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for participating in Qimpro Awards celebration. You bring dignity to the event. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lulla.